How you doing, guys? My name is Ben, aka Dimmy, and today we are doing episode 4, 5, and 6. But I already did 4 last video, doing 5, and I'll do 6 right after this. So this is the parfait predicament. So you guys heard all my comments in the last one. Let's get straight into it. Also, join the RWBY Reactors Discord, link in the description below. Find other reactors. Neo looked kind of, so obviously you have Jean with his broken sword, blood on the tip. This is an interesting art perspective. And then you have, Neo over here, who is looking kind of depressed. Depressed, angry. I wonder if that light represents like Silver Eyes, you know. I'm glad they got to use their original models that they had in the volume 4 and, or I'm sorry, in the volume 5 trailers or shorts. Sorry, very glad they got to use them. So. We already dealt with that. This is the path. Yeah, as they're getting more motivated to fight, RWBY's getting less motivated. Do you think RWBY's gonna go mad? Like, because this is RWBY looking down a bridge, seeing Alex. I keep saying Alex. That's her name, right? I hope it is. And then you see this like deranged kind of. That's a nice picture, but like this deranged kind of RWBY. I wonder if she's gonna go kind of like insane, a little mad. I still want to know what's going on with Neo and the Jabberwocky. See, okay, this is also a really interesting scene because if this is the girl that they're following her footsteps, why is she coming to the world with RWBY's pickaxe, which fell significantly after? Does she come back? Is this some sort of time warp where they actually spent the time together? I don't know. Where are you running?
I'm so glad the 4 of you are still the 4 of you. Not always
There's
the
5.
case in the ever after.
You're the one who ditched us in the first place. Which, by the way, was how we ended up in that mushroom house to begin with.
You think our earrings are dust? I don't know, just stuff I think about.
You know, where that delirious caterpillar guy tried to drug us and then was swallowed up by a freaking hole in the ground?
Yes. Alex had a similar reaction the first time she saw someone return to the ever after. But it's not how it seems.
Return to the ever after?
I suppose it is. But not the way you think, if you think like Alex. Which it seems like you do.
So are we gonna find a different herbalist?
We're here.
Because he said, oh, it's my job until it's not my job. So does this mean that there's someone else who does the job? Is this their boat system? Hey, hurry up.
So, Kat, going to explain to us how a giant caterpillar disappearing into a hole isn't how it seems?
When we break or wear out or simply finish what we were made to do, we're called back. But Herb, his heart was too weak to listen, so I gave him a little bit of mine.
Is he dead?
Oh, no. Well, maybe a little bit, but not at all.
Which is it?
Now that Herb's properly returned, he'll be fixed up nice and made into the Herb he wanted to be when he was still Herb. Then he'll come back and find his purpose. Could be the same as before, or maybe not.
When Herb comes back, will he remember anything?
What would be the point of that? Just like Alex, you lot. I know, where you're from, things die. But we're just not like you at all. We ascend. Herb will have a purpose again.
That's impossible. Things have to die someday. Right?
Well, goodness, no. Though I suppose there is a creature. No. That's not the sort of thing you talk about in polite company.
I want to hear about this creature.
Wait, so what happened to Herb is...
What do you say? Hot, fresh?
Wait, so what happened to Herb is...
I don't know, he said.
What happened to the king?
Come on, try our mud cookies.
Mud cookies?
It was all very sad. The Red King couldn't cope when he lost to Alex. A crying mess. Thankfully, he was called back and fixed up. And now he's the prince you met.
Fixed up. The prince was worse.
The prince isn't supposed to be nice. He's meant to play the game and win. No matter what.
Oh, so did he get called back?
That's why he cheats, when the Red King didn't. But that still doesn't explain why the Red Prince was so much meaner.
While the prince may not remember Alex's deception after ascending, the heart very rarely forgets.
But there was nothing about ascension in the story.
Of course not! Exposition is terribly boring. Even this conversation was, on the whole, rather
They touch on so many things I say.
tedious.
I wonder what else Alex left out.
Exposition.
Yogurt parfait. One needs a bushel of grumpy ivy, one good-sized spicy potato, the lint off a griffin's sweater. Ethel's dragons and more should have that.
What'd you say?
Alex left out.
Well, to make a Grogut parfait, one needs a bushel of grumpy ivy, one good-sized spicy potato, the lint off a griffin's sweater. Ethel's dragons and more should have that.
The lint off of a griffin's sweater?
I'll never remember all of that.
I can procure those. But there's another ingredient we must have that's only available on the 3rd level. Some nose hair from a leprechaun. What if you retrieve that while I go get the rest?
Sure, I guess so.
Wonderful. Look for the teapot lady. She'll have it. Now off
The
you
teapot
go.
lady.
Guess I'd better go with the cat so they don't get distracted by a shiny doorknob and never come back.
With you. Get me as
That's
far
funny.
away as possible from any nose hairs, please.
I'll go with you, Ruby.
Nice try, kitty.
But we're coming along.
That cat is sick, bro. He just kind of casually walked on.
Onward! Teapot lady. Teapot lady.
Is this where the blacksmith is? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Does that one interest you?
Dude, she looks sick. She's like made of metal.
I thought this was lost forever. How do you have it?
Nothing. No one is ever truly lost. And what of you? Are you lost?
No, I just... My friends went somewhere else.
You're doing this all alone?
Ruby, I don't think we're supposed to be here.
Are you her guide, little one?
Yes, Ruby is my friend, and I want to help her get home. Even though I don't know where that is or how to get there.
Is that what this butterfly is? Is this butterfly gonna be
You seem to be carrying a rather large burden with you.
Oh, dude, I like her voice.
Fine. I can handle it.
If you change your mind, you may choose any one of these you like. And set your burden down.
I already have a weapon.
Oh, that was Alex.
I did.
And yet, here you are, searching for something else that you do.
She's gotta pick up that axe, right? I mean, it's the only one that transforms. Is that her mom?
Ruby? Who are you talking to? Did you retrieve the nose hair?
Come on, try our mud cookies. They're delicious. You don't want to miss them.
Well, no,
Oh,
not just yet. But Ruby, come on. We got everything else. I'm sorry.
Is that the teapot lady?
Best mud cookies you've ever had.
Welcome to Babies and Things. How can I help you?
Looking for nose hairs? No, not the ogre ones.
stupid cats. Always pushing stuff off.
Ooh, a festival.
Jabberwocker! It's a Jabberwocker!
Or not.
He's-
Wait, please! We need those leprechaun nose hairs!
No time.
Here, I'll give you this. It carries a mother's promise.
Take it.
This is exceedingly bad.
Wait,
Look at the weight of that. Carries a mother's promise. She just saw her mom in the axe.
wait. What's a Jabberwocker?
It's a truly terrible creature. If the Jabberwocker eats one of us, we do not ascend.
Oh, that's the creature.
How do we make the
Okay.
parfait thing?
Toss everything in here. But be careful. Eat too much and we'll have to shrink you back again. And that's a completely different potion.
It wasn't enough.
She needs a new weapon. Is he gonna grow?
No!
Run!
What's he doing here?
I gave him something new to do for the moment. Now go. Your friends need to get big again, or we're Jabberwocker dinner.
She needs a weapon, bruh. Ooh, who is this? Oh, the Rusted Knight. Kind of looks like Jean. Dude, that's Jean, bro. That looks like Jean, bro. My boy looks like Jean. Bro, that my boy looks like Jean, bro. Watch it be like his great-great-grandfather who fought in the war, you know? That'd be funny little go back, you know?
Finally!
Ruby, follow me.
Alright, so she still has her Yank still has her dust in her gauntlets. Okay, semblances still work. Obviously, because Ruby already did it, but...
I said I wasn't done with you yet!
Ooh. That's still pretty powerful. Hold up. Oh yeah, that's definitely Neo.
Neo?
What? There's only supposed to be one.
Ah, when Neo's in control.
What?
Dude!
This way!
Ruby, come on.
Go! We'll hold them off.
Dude, did they just kill that thing? Just kill this dude? Dude, that was like a Walking Dead scene. It's like you could hear them dying. Oh, dude! Badass. Dude, that's Jean, bro. How long has he been here? How long has he been here? Look, this is Jean's sword. You can tell this is Jean because look at all the rust, bro. Bro, how long has this man been here? Oh, I actually want to look something. I want to look at something. Hold up. Wait, wait.
It's the Rusted Knight! Get the perfect!
I want to see something first. Look. See how they're see how surprised he is? Bro, this Jones John, bruh. John, bruh. Wait, did I go too far? Oh yeah, I went too far. Sorry. Is there hope for Jean and Weiss? Look, I'm not into shipping. I think a lot of it is I think when you ship stuff it makes I think it's just boring. I don't think it's relevant to the story. But like back in volume 1 or volume 2, back in volume 2, you had Jean trying to take Weiss out. So that's plot. That's actual genuine plot. So I think because earlier in this episode there was twice talking about how handsome the White Knight was, or not the White Knight, the Rested Knight. So there you go. She said cracked.
I am so tired of leaving places in ashes.
I can't believe
It's cool that he has it on his back and not
person.
Juniper.
Team Ruby. You finally made it.
He looks badass, bro.
You finally made it.
Oh my gosh! Look at my boy Jean, bro. Juniper, he called.
I can't believe it.
Actually, look how excited she is.
In person.
You did good, Juniper.
Juniper! Dude, that's cool. That's cool. He named his steed. Hey, his Juniper. But you can tell based on his armor that that's with him. He obviously had some work done, but I mean, it's very obvious it's him. The sword, you know, the shield, all that. So, but this was kept on his hip. Now he doesn't keep it on his hip anymore. Probably because the horse or the steed. I'm just gonna call it steed because I don't know what it is. Oh, I just noticed this. Go in, my boy.
Team Ruby.
Dude, he even has silver in his hair. How old he is. He is, dude. Wow, dude, I can't wait to see that. This is a great thing for characters.
You finally made it.
Oh, dude, that's so good. I'm so excited for that. Okay, this one was really good. We got to see some stuff. This is what my point was earlier. So it was this scene right here because they're following Alex, and yet she is here on the beach after Ruby's sight. So there's definitely some time distortion, not only with the like the physical plane distortion where they're able to run and then come in through the other side, but there's also time distortion. So Jean fell after them, and now he's been there for a very long time. I wonder if he was the original Rested Knight. That would be pretty cool. But because he could have been the Rested Knight in Alex's story, who was the young handsome guy when he was younger. You know, if his point of time that he got here was before them. Oh, that's so interesting. Because it's not linear and it's not reverse linear. So if it was reverse linear, that would mean her story is going to come after, and it's at times actually playing kind of in reverse here, in reverse to the other world, which means it's kind of like a loop. You could go on one and do that. You know, you can transfer. You know what I mean? So, dude, it's interesting. It's interesting because they were talking about how they could recreate people and give them new jobs, and he took that the bird and gave him a new job, and now he's dead. And okay, this now. Okay, now we're getting interested. Or now we're getting really not interested. Interesting. Now we're getting really interesting. Moving up to the next level because these are all the just all the different beings of this place. See, this is the man. He was selling the mud pies. I was wondering why they did this. So he went from mud pies to being recalled. Does this make him like a god? Like I wonder if he's like the god of light. That's kind of like my thought process because he as soon as he gave that man a little bit of his heart, he got sent here to be recreated, realigned, whatever they called it. And then the Jabberwocky is just destroying stuff. So maybe that would be the god of destruction. And they're like maybe they created themselves in a way that could how do I word this? Maybe they put themselves on the board without saying they're the ones who made the board. Right? So maybe they're acting like pawns or knights or something. When in reality, they're the inventors of the whole game, you know? So it's interesting. But that I could see how the Curious Cat would be interested to be the god of creation, you know? Because he obviously switched this man. And these guys are all seem like tools. We had this really, really cool interaction with the blacksmith. He's just staring at this weapon, which is super interesting because it's obviously a weapon that was from Remnant because it's a transforming weapon. And this sword that she was holding here, and it was in her head the whole time, which I figured, but this sword turned into like a dagger, like this dagger right here. Maybe not this one, but one that looked just like that. And then when she was looking, and then she saw Penny in this one. And then she saw her mother in the axe. Because they kept, see, this is just something they continuously do this, right? This is a really cool thing. The blunt side, so when it shoots, you don't stab yourself. This looks very similar to RWBY's weapon. Very similar to RWBY's weapon.
Something else that you do not even know.
Is this RWBY or is this her mom? I can't tell if this could be like a young Summer, because it doesn't quite look like RWBY, but it also does. But that's also because I think that they're mother daughter, so obviously they're gonna look similar. But I can't quite tell. Obviously, you have the red here, but you have this section right here, right? Which this is where RWBY keeps her pendant, her chest. And those are obviously the silver eyes. But you have this, and RWBY doesn't have that feather thing that was on this picture. So this has to be Summer, right? Plus, this doesn't like RWBY's hair goes up like this, but this could be a younger RWBY. But I think this is Summer, right? They go get the stuff. Then we get to see the Jabberwocky. Do you know? I wonder what happened to the actual Jabberwocky, because this is Neo, bruh. Or this is one of Neo's clones, one of her shadow clones. Hey, and then My boy Jean. My boy Jean. Look at my boy Jean. Ah, dude, good to see you again, my boy. I wonder if they're gonna revert him. I'm sure they can, because if they have magic in here to be able to like revert people's sizes and stuff, I'm sure they can revert him back a little bit, you know. But his beard looks like he's in shape, you know. I mean, his hair's long, but it looks like he's keeping up. So good on you, good on you. I need to trim myself, but you know. But a good episode, solid. I actually really enjoyed that, and I'm actually really looking forward to see what happens with Jean. I want to hear the storytelling, because obviously he was here first, yeah, obviously. Yeah. So other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. All right, which will be posted like right after this. So I will see you all then. All right, bye.